All right. More people are joining us. I'm always defaulting with muting everybody, so if you want to share a few words or say hello, know that you have to unmute yourself because the default is to mute everybody. So we're going to wait a few more minutes before we get started.
Rabbi, that was fabulous last night. Amazing.
Thank you. I'm glad you were there. There were so many people, it was hard to tell.
Yeah.
300 people, you said?
There were, 300 people on the Zoom call or so about. And based on the statistics we're seeing from the Facebook feed, we probably had another few hundreds on the Facebook feed, people watching stream live. And we had a bunch of comments on our Facebook page as well. Yeah, it was heavy lifting, but I think altogether, besides my my internet that failed me a couple times, I think it worked really well.
Yeah, it went really well. I thought I enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it.
How were the
Breakout sessions were good too.
Oh, good. That's what I wanted to ask. How
Yeah.
did the breakout session go?
They went pretty good. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Of course, I had Richard in my breakout session. So if you got Richard in your breakout session, you know it's going to go good. So.
You know, if you'd had that many people at a Seder, think about all the soiled linen and the broken glasses. So, you know, you had a little trouble with the electronics. At the end of the day, it's way, way less.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, it worked well. I was concerned that the technology wasn't going to be able to allow us to do that, but in fact, it more than allowed us. It really helped people felt connected, and just seeing each other. It's so powerful.
It was truly amazing and history making.
Yeah. Well, let's not do it again if we can.
Let's not do it again, right?
Oh, I don't know.
I found it very interesting and it was fun. My wife and I enjoyed it.
Oh, good. I'm glad you did. Yes, I already wish I were on the chat. Yes, I already made it to Jerusalem. Friday, I get to Jerusalem. Yeah, it was a quick run through the desert, and I'm already in Jerusalem.
Doesn't need to be next year. It can be the next day.
Instant enlightenment.
No, it was a beautiful service last night. It was truly amazing. It really felt like community and getting inside people's homes. It was even nicer in some ways than if we had it at the temple.
Yeah, that's very true. You see people around their dining rooms and celebrating on their table and inviting us into their dining room. That was really special.
And I got to speak to some of the younger generation, which I wouldn't usually go out of my way to do or even have them think of talking to me.
Well, that's really cool. It was wonderful. It was a lot of work and it was wonderful. And I'm glad.
Yeah, I thought Sam did a good job.
Oh, we could not have done it without Sam. She was the master of ceremony, and really she was the master.
Yeah.
I mean, what she did last night to help everybody who had
Yeah.
issues and make sure everybody get a room to, meet with other people and
Find the speakers.
shooting everybody's stuff along the way.
Yeah.
She did amazing.
She did.
And Diana Rose, who just stepped in, it was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
The whole thing. We wound up in a chat room with Philip Herzog,
Oh,
Who's-
wow.
who's an
Cool.
old friend, but we haven't seen him in years. And there he was in Medellin, and there he was at the Seder. I mean, it was pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. We're gonna wait one more minute before we start.
I saw 93 sites involved, which meant more people than that. It was amazing to have
Yeah.
that many connections.
Yeah, it's wonderful. And people who invited people who invited people, that was wonderful.
I'm happy to report that Michaela found the Afikoman for the second year in a row. She usually gets bullied by her older sibs.
We missed you, Lowell, after cut out for dinner.
Exactly, yes.
You actually had a family to have the dinner with.
We had some grumbling on our end.
Well, it was nice to share part of it with you.
Very much so. Maybe we got a little too political in our discussion groups, though.
How could you not? This was, this was the Seder to be political.
Yeah.
It's right in front of us.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed even one time to circle around, have those discussions. There's a lot to talk about.
Lots to talk about. All right, it is time. Find a comfortable sitting position. And gently find your breath. And remember that this is the moment where we reach base camp. Base camp is that few minutes at every start of our meditation, whether you do it together with us here, or you find another 30 minutes here and there during your day, or even 10 minutes, whatever. Base camp is the place where you just sit, close your eyes, become aware of your body breathing, and spend a few minutes relaxing and releasing any tension in your body. To me, this is where every meditation must begin. This is the chance we have at the onset to anchor ourselves in our practice instead of just plopping ourselves down and just letting the mind start racing. This is the time we say, wait, hold on. Let me center. Let me ground myself. So I invite you to do just that. To really make a point to see in any part of your body if there is any tension because of the way you are sitting, because of the way you're holding your hands, your feet, your legs. Maybe you're holding the belly in. So use the next few breaths to imagine as you inhale that you're blowing into a balloon inside your belly so you can let the belly really rise fully and then collapse completely. And if you do that a few breaths, you'll feel already your breath massaging the tension in the belly. This is a lot of our emotions are held right there. And even without meditating, practicing what's called soft belly is great anytime during the day when we find ourselves becoming emotional, feeling anxiety, frustration, angst, anger, whatever the case may be. Just doing this soft belly practice really helps keep ourselves equanimous, able to face the moment from a different place. And relaxing the muscles of the face. The face is where we hold the tension in the face, is where thoughts actually are connected. So I have always noticed in the many, many years of my meditation practice that when I am able to relax the face, it's not that the thinking stops, but it slows down drastically. So I hope that you have had the chance now to find yourself relaxed, using every out breath to release a little more, to surrender into the moment a little more. To just let go, to just let be. Whatever is right now is exactly what is. We don't need to change anything. We don't need to wish anything to be any different than it is. This is our experience right here, right now. In Hebrew, we say Amen. Amen means it is so. Amen is the radical acceptance of what is exactly as it is. Amen in Hebrew gives us also the word emunah, which is mistranslated as faith. Because our sages understood what is mistakenly translated as faith as, in fact, our ability to be fully in the it is so-ness of it all. That's what true faith actually is. This ability to, in fact, flow with the river of life instead of resisting it, instead of trying to manipulate it, dam it. Emunah, Amen. It is so. This moment is exactly as it is. Amen. I am exactly and perfectly as I am. Amen. It is so. So from that place of Amenism or Emunah, relaxed and surrendered into the moment, I invite you to take a breath for Shalom. It is so. This moment, as it is. Not wanting, no preference, no rather or if onlys, no shoulds or woulds or anything but now. Saying yes to this moment in our life, this second in our life, this minute in our life. Embracing ourselves as we are showing up. Embracing this moment as it is showing up. Nothing to want, nothing to wish, nothing to desire, just being. And if we are able to let go of the nagging of the mind, of the ego, who always somehow wants things to be other than they are, who always somehow wants people to be other than they are, who always want its own circumstances to be different than they are. If we could quiet or not listen to that voice, we could be at home, finally, with the totality of now. We could be at home, finally, with the totality of who we are. With all our amazing light and with our darkness, with our gifts and our failures, with the whole package. Amen. It doesn't mean that we don't seek to become better people to ourselves and to others. We wouldn't be here right now if that wasn't drive for us. But we can only do that if we accept who we are right now and say Amen. And from that place of true accepting, the heart opens. The heart opens and says, welcome, welcome home. I love you. I love you exactly and perfectly as you are. I have always loved you. I will always, always love you. There is nothing you can do that could make me throw you out of my heart. Nothing. So let your heart embrace you. Let your heart embrace your past, its aches and pains and its moment of great celebration, the whole Megillah. Embrace this moment as you are, as it is. And just fall in love. Just fall in love with this. What else is there to do but falling in love? This has been our mantra, our practice this week. As we exhale to say the word for love as a way to remember, as an injunction. In Hebrew, it's ahava. If you need to picture it in your mind, it's A-H-A-V-A. Ahava. It's a call to open your heart to yourself, to now, to this. And so call yourself to love every time you exhale. Ahava. And let your heart break wide open, saying yes to life, saying yes to this. Love it all, just as it is. Ahava. Ahava. And we gently transition out of our meditation, taking a couple of deeper breaths, beginning to move our body and stretch in every way that feels supportive and comfortable. As always, my invitation is that this sitting eyes closed practice is like going to the gym. It's where we get to do the heavy lifting, get the weights, but it is to be continued and practiced throughout the day. When we walk around, when we do the work we do, whatever it is we do, if we can tap into this moment, remember the practice, that's when meditation begins to change our lives. So that is my invitation, to continue walking through the day with an open heart. We'll close today with a threefold Shalom chant. And take a breath for Shalom. Modani, thank you for your presence. Thank you for your energies. We'll see you again on Monday. We'll start actually meditations Monday, following the counting of the Omer and the Kabbalistic practice of inviting every day specific energies of the Kabbalistic tree of life. So we have our journey set for us between now and Shavuot. Hopefully we'll be able to come out in the open before the 7 weeks of Shavuot of the Omer are over. But if not, we'll meet again at noon, almost every day. I'm leaving the space open for a few more minutes. You're welcome to go on and continue with your day. If anyone has any questions, things they want to ask about the practice.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Shabbat Shalom.
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 Thank you. Shabbat Shalom.
Yeah, thank you.
Sending love. Shabbat Shalom. Ahava.
Ahava.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Chag Sameach. Bye, everybody.